Oh no, I'm sorry I left y'all with some dead air. Didn't really realize I pushed the lag yet. But I'm still moving around. Be right back. Okay. Hey y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and just start talking because I got some more running around to do again today, like I always do on Mondays. Good morning, January Capricorn. Rico Stas. I hope I pronounced it right. And whoever in the sky, please hit the like. Probably ain't gonna be here on here long. I just want to touch base. I am really tired. So what did I leave off at on y'all Friday evening? Yeah, it was my turn to take my niece out to eat for her birthday. She's a Taurus. And so I think I posted where I was when I was eating then. So then yesterday, of course, was Saturday was busy as well. Yeah, I was out all day Saturday, and then also again yesterday. And I think I posted a word or two just in case for those people that like to hear a word on Sundays and can't get out. Then after that, dinner and basically my weekend was full. And I'm still running today because I'm trying to get stuff prepared and ready for my husband's birthday, which is actually Wednesday, which we're gonna have a dinner, but on the weekend we're gonna take him somewhere, and that's how my life been going. Okay, so that's everything in a nutshell. So let me say, Friday though at the Turbidity, Friday night, the Turbidity, while I was out eating, I got a call and somebody said, "Oh, you won? Where you at?" And I had plumb forgot that Turbidity was all stuff in my face with them crawdads, aka crawfish. And I went right on over there to Deanna's house to Turbidity, found out I was the first name that was called, and I won a massage. Okay, so from then on, it was run, 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 run. So I am sitting here with a cup of quick coffee. I am going to talk about a couple news stories real fast. I'm going to try to make it to my hour. I might not. But I have a lot of running, and I'm still in my ground and my moo and I ain't ashamed to show y'all. So I'm still going to have a sip. Okay, let me show y'all. Not my moo, my gown. See? Because I started not to come on there all this morning. But I'm going to stop doing that. Whenever I really don't have time to come on, I'm just going to come on quickly through the day. If I can come on there real quick, whatever like that. A couple of videos like I was doing. So let me get into my news story. So I did watch a little bit of stuff this morning. I was rolling the ball back, but I have to really go back and watch it before I can speak on it too much of it. But I did roll the ball over there on Miss Pilario's, and I did see and mother going at it again. Then I rolled up a little bit. Then that was Rhonda. Then of course it come Dory. Then Mona. Oh Lord. So I don't know. I didn't stay too long in the Dory part. And I'm assuming Mother and Brian still going at each other all the weekend. I'm not for sure. I only watch what I could. Good morning, Suki. And that's how that's going. And basically the same people like that. So anyway, that's what's going on right now with me. But however, I do have this news story I'm gonna talk about real quick, and then if somebody want to speak on it, if they know of it, they can. But I'm letting anybody know right now that's speaking in and gonna. It's not really rah going on this morning because I'm not in that mood. I'm really tired. I started to come on. I said no, I'm not gonna. Nah, I can't do that. Not only because I know people that really be the true supporters want to, wait for me sometime or whatever. And I know people like the rah, but but that's fine. I'll get there when I get in my spirit. Like this one thing I wanted to tell Riley. See, I can't remember who did that show, but I know he's glad to know that protest is going on again for Emmett Till. Now, when I find that video again, I'm gonna put it on my community. Good morning, Dubby. I've been in your bushes a little bit this morning and last week when you was talking about your event, and I wanted to work so bad. And I was thinking, this is in August, right? I'm not gonna say nothing too soon. This is way in August, okay? But I really hope it's a success. I really do. And I mean that too. No matter what me you may have went through, our ups and downs we had and still have, I really want it to be a success because it got to be a scary thing to just jump out like that and do an event and you're still new. I don't got the nerve enough to do that. No. So I've been peeking to see how it's going and hear what you're saying. And I think that $125 do make a lot of sense. If you're not staying at the house, pay that because then you can come hang out every day, eat, do whatever you want to do. Because you're right. If you get somebody that address, they just come there freeload just to be nosy, take pictures, and come back to the YouTube and tell it. No. And I'm glad you got Vivian. She did Jay Wilson whole thing event from what I understood, allegedly. So I hope it works. Debbie, that's what I'm gonna talk. Let me ask you something, Debbie. Do you still got that same phone number? All your numbers changed? Because I wouldn't stay on here if I was coming tonight. You got some nuts running around here. I'll contact you. Or you got my YouTube number, they'll be posting it. Because I'm thinking, I don't know, I'm just saying thinking. I'm gonna leave it right there. Okay. So I'm gonna get to my news story in a minute. So back to what I was saying. So I thought the dirt thing is over, but I am so glad that Kimmy situation has died down. Oh my God, we went through that for like 2 weeks. And not that I'm mad at her. I don't hold no grudge and stay mad at nobody and none of that. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I'm just saying, shoot, I just got tired of just hearing the same thing over and over again. Like we get tired of watching the same people over and over again. Ooh, dirty, but if that's how she got to be on the panel, I ain't mad at it. Everybody had to start some kind of way. Okay, I'm gonna look over here now. Let me move this. So I'll contact you. I don't know the number, but you know my number. You can text your number. I'll tell you what's up my sleeve. Okay, so right there, I wouldn't dare tell you. And like Sean Bradley said, and you all know I'm a road chopping him, but he made sense. He say, take it underground, meaning stop telling everything on here for everybody to hear, because you're gonna have people trying to sabotage and say all kind of stuff to get you upset and try to change your mind about your stuff. Yes, try not to tell every little thing that's going on. Okay, that's all I'm saying. I'm not getting in your business. And you got people that's helping you. I'm not getting in your business. So that's it. That's all. Now let me look for my story. So yeah, when they post the number, I don't think I see any of my moderators in here yet. Cause I don't think none of them think I was coming on either. To tell the truth about it. Because when they post the number, so I'm gonna do that. So I'm talking to somebody to do one thing. Yeah. So anyway, and is that the real W? It said W2. I think you've been on W3. I'll find out pretty soon though. Okay, let me see something. All right. So let me move on. And then when I drop my link, we talk about whatever you want to talk about. I'm gonna be here a few minutes. Okay. Let's see something. Trying to see something real fast. Sorry about that, y'all. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna start talking. I'm just gonna start talking. Y'all got something going on right here. Okay. I don't know if that's her or not, but anyway. So let me get to this story right here. This caught my eye, y'all. I was just watching it the other day. Yeah, I was watching it and it came out on the 28th. Good morning, Cole's World. Yeah, girl, I decided let me come off a little bit this morning because I got some more running around to do. I've been busy all the weekend. But now this caught my eye. It's about this DC woman that threw her baby in a garbage can, and a year later, her husband ended up killing her. Well, boyfriend ended up killing her. So we're gonna get to that story. And I first saw it, I think it was on Nick at Night and a few other people. The woman was found deceased after throwing her baby away May 12th, 2021. I don't know if that's the exact date, but she didn't, and she didn't even get charged at the time for the missing baby. LaDonna Box said she threw the infant away um, allegedly because she was on PCP. She rolled over on the baby. But here, a year later, her boyfriend, the baby's daddy, stabbed her to death, allegedly. Let's read the story, y'all. DC woman who threw dead baby in garbage killed by child father. Now, who's in DC? I know, girl. It's listen. I'm looking over here now. It was his decision to go to that particular place yesterday. But you know, we be hungry at the church. They say that the addiction that culture people be having, we love to eat. But I guess that's true. Yeah, I guess that's true. Hey, Jay Parrish, there you go. Thank you. I'll leave that up there. And when you get a chance, post a number. I want Debbie to grab it if that's really the Debbie, because she's been on W3. I don't know if that's her or not. You know, we got trolls running rapid around here. I mean, I be everywhere, even when I ain't around. Nowhere to YouTube at all. Shoot, Lord. Anyway, a Washington, D.C. woman who admitted to tossing her dead baby's body in a dumpster last year was stabbed to death by the child's father, police said Thursday. LaDonna Box, 39, was found suffering from an apparent stab wound after a domestic incident at home in Northeast D.C. on Wednesday morning. Carl Jones, 44, was charged with second-degree murder. Jones was the father of the 2-month-old Kian Jones, who went missing last May. See, last May is when she killed the baby and they couldn't find the baby. Box told officials she had rolled up on top of the infant while the influence of angel dust and threw out his body in a panic. See, she didn't know what to do when the baby, when the baby died, allegedly. LaDonna Box was found all stab wounds after the domestic incident. Now, I wonder, was he holding that grudge this whole year? Anyway, he was asleep on my chest, and when I woke up, he wasn't breathing anymore because he was just that small. Just her talking about the baby. He was only 2 months old. He was a premature baby, she said last year, according to the station. I came back in the house and got a blanket and his car seat and wrapped it up and took it outside and just threw it in the trash. Now she says that she panicked when the baby supposedly died up on her chest. So she came back in the house. And what she mean came back in the house? She was in the house when he died on her chest. Anyway, she said she got a blanket, the car seat, got all that and just threw it in the trash. Boggs was initially charged with murder, but her charges were downgraded to tampering with evidence. So they call it tampering with evidence because she didn't report that the baby had died. Evidently, it says her wrote it on and she's under influence and all this kind of stuff. So when young Kayan's remains could not be located, according to the report, she was reported awaiting trial when she was murdered. So they couldn't find the remains at first like that, but then they downgraded the thing. What do y'all think? Don't y'all think she should have been charged with murder? And do you think that this man hold a grudge all this whole year while he killed her? And she's not a bad looking woman. I'm gonna show y'all a picture of her. Do anybody be in DC that know about this? She don't look like she enough, but then you can't judge a book by its cover. Let me show y'all a picture of her. You can't judge a book by its cover. And I'm so tired of these big old people advertising for me to come do something. Watch them. See, look. You cannot judge a book by its cover. You know what I'm saying? She's a pretty young lady. Wow. And then different news outlets are saying different stuff about it, but there's a lot of that been going on around here lately. Ohio woman was convicted of murder in the 1993 death of her newborn here April the 5th. I don't know what's going on with these people doing these babies like that. Just don't have a child. Because I don't believe that she didn't intentionally harm that baby. Then there's a mother saying they took my baby away. Mother mourns 18-year-old killed in Prince George. That was in this year, February. Oh, Lord, why do these women be having these babies? Then you got people around here want children and can't even have children. So that was one of the things that caught my attention when I was rolling around watching the non-news, what you call the non-YouTube situation. That was another thing that caught my thing. And just a lot, mostly I've been watching the Kardashian showdown too. I don't know if anybody into that, you know. Oh, to Goosey just a little bit, because we all discussed how the lemon went over there on Jay Wilson panel, and we quit talking about it. So, and Sir King, gonna keep talking about it because he thought he was gonna have a long time to milk this situation, but it's time to move on. So, I mean, it is what it is. Okay, now let me read the chat. It always makes me feel away when someone throws a body away in the trash. It's deplorable. And usually it's babies. Cole's world is babies. BABYS is babies. And I do too, because I don't understand why people have all these kids. And just to mistreat. I mean, put a baby up for adoption. I'm not gonna say have abortion, but if that's what you believe in, do that too. Oh, but then another story, y'all. Okay, now here go to another one. Like I said, I'm not really into the rah-rah this morning, but y'all go to the rah-rah and come back and catch the replay. Mike Tyson had to beat what I would call a male Karen down on an airplane. Then did y'all hear about that? Mike Tyson beat a guy down on the airplane. Did y'all hear about that one? Apparently, he was minding his own beeswax, his own AKA business, and he was having fun. He was, taking pictures, signing autographs, the whole 9 yards. And then when he get on the airplane, you got a white male Karen sitting behind him, picking him. He turned around, beat the hell out of him. But at this point, I don't know if they brought charges up on him, being that his hands is registered as a weapon, because he's a boxer, of course. I don't know. But Mike Tyson punched an airplane passenger, and things got weirder from there. Let's read the story, y'all, because they just did another one that made me hesitate. Yeah, a male Karen. Yeah, I'm gonna read the story. Mike Tyson punched an airplane passenger, and things got weirder from there. This was never going to be a normal story. You know that phrase, you have to be very brave or very stupid to, then they got the lines of question mark. I guess that means F with somebody. If you fill the blank in with a pick a fight with Mike Tyson, you can remove the whole brave part. It's just very stupid. On Thursday, video of Mike Tyson punching a passenger on the airplane went viral, and naturally, this was never going to be a normal story. Now, TMZ so picky, I kind of want to really show y'all the fight. I'm going to see if another outlet right now and I can show y'all the fight, but he got it on Twitter. TMZ obtained footage of Tyson punching a fellow passenger which they claimed happened after Tyson became annoyed at the man sitting behind him during a JetBlue flight from San Francisco to Florida. There have been unsubstantiated claims by Tyson that the man threw a water bottle at him, participate inciting the attack. I put you like that. There are a lot of questions left unanswered. Why did this cordial meeting start with the selfie and end with the beatdown? What caused Iron Mike to snap? Why is Mike Tyson flying JetBlue in the first place? Because he wants to. I answer that for these news people. And finally, what kind of dude is willing to push Mike Tyson like that? It turns out he might be a criminal. At least that's what the Daily Mail is reporting, who dug into the background of Melvin George Townsend III, confirmed as the man on the receiving end of Tyson's punches. Tyson III was released from prison in 2020 after serving 15 months for fraud and has a history of burglary, drug possession, and trafficking of stolen goods. Now, he sounded like he was batshit crazy anyway. And who would pick on him? And they right, who would pick on a boxer like that? Knowing, and I know Mike must try to restrain himself as much as he can before he had to really knock the hell out the man. And know that it's okay to beat someone up, because not that it's okay to beat someone up because they have to be an ex-con, but it's just another wrinkle in an already really weird story. There's no way Tyson was going to get into a fight with just an ordinary, boring human. Of course, he'd fight with other boxers. But of course, it had to be someone with a shady past, full of drama. I think that's what happens when you've owned a tiger as a pet. Your life is just destined to be weird from then on. I want to show y'all the fight if y'all didn't see it. Yeah, I know, because I think over a year ago, Cole, and I barely talked about anything. I had to remove it. That's what I said. TMZ is very picky. I put you like that. Very picky about their stuff. So I'm trying to find one that's not as picky. Now, this one right here, let me see who this is. I might can show y'all this one there. Oh, this one right here, but now I gotta leave him alone. He couldn't say he didn't know Mike Tyson. He knew Mike Tyson. He saw him taking pictures and signing an autograph. And then the story just said about how could you go from getting an autograph to having to get beat down. Let me see. Let me turn this up. Now I'm gonna try to show y'all too. Show y'all it. Let's see. And I know it's gonna go real fast because it's not that long. But this is not TMZ right here, so I don't think I got to worry about it. And I hope y'all can see it. So first, let me turn this on. Here we go. Okay, I got the sound down. Wait a minute. Let me turn the sound up for y'all. Okay, now we're gonna start it over. Yes, indeed. This dude was just okay. Tyson, bro. Oh my God. I'm going to show y'all how he's definitely antagonizing Mike. I'm going to show y'all that. He's definitely antagonizing him. Okay, look at that there. This is George talking to Mike Tyson, bro. JetBlue, net flight. Okay, did y'all see that? Mike Tyson. If y'all didn't see it, I'll do it again. Did y'all see how Mike had to turn around and well on his head? He had to be drunk. I wouldn't try Mike Tyson. I'm going to show it one more time, just in case y'all didn't see it. He had to be drunk. I wouldn't try Mike. He looks like a little Hitler. Yeah, I'll show it again. See, he started off antagonizing him. Now, the guy that was filming it evidently cut some points out and was filming the best that he can. So, and I know for him to film it off his phone, just somebody filming this, TMZ and everybody got it. So he probably sold it to them for a good penny. But we're going to watch it one more. We're going to watch it one more again. We're going to start off how he just started off antagonizing him first. Okay, now let me get this like this again. I'm gonna show y'all one more again. Now this is a different news outlet, y'all. Okay, let's go. This is George talking to Mike Tyson, bro. This shit crazy, bro. Mike Tyson. Dog done got lit, man. You over here rapping with Tyson. Mike Tyson trying to give us some shrooms. You don't know how to act. Tyson looking out, man. This shit crazy. Should have never gave you his money. What's that? I thought I saw a message for me. Hey.
Mike, come on.
Okay, y'all saw it that time. I know y'all saw it that time. Mike Tyson welled on his head. Okay, he started the fight, but then will have the nerve to press charges. And let me read some of the comments. Please learn to leave people alone. Too many people these days are too comfortable in being disrespectful. Good job, Mike. Legend. Judging from the stupid expression on the kid's face afterward, Tyson didn't hit him nearly hard enough. What he couldn't, he would have knocked the man out, but he hit him hard enough to hurt him. Because when I saw a picture of him, you can see that he was leaking on top of his head a little bit, a little blood. When you realize that Mike Tyson is still Mike Tyson, dude, literally playing with his life, tried to ask for an autograph and don't know what happened. He knows exactly what happened. See, he's saying he asked for an autograph. He don't know what happened. He didn't ask for an autograph. We heard it, just saw him antagonizing Mike. And that douchebag deserved a little bit more. We saw that. Mike went easy on him. Why is he allowed to be drinking on the plane when he's that intoxicated? Usually people can't get on the plane when they're drunk. And you're only allowed 2 of them little shots that you can buy on the plane. They don't let you take liquor on the plane. Mike is minding his own business and he's being bothered. Yeah, y'all. So that was another little something I wanted to talk about. Yeah, so that caught my eye this weekend. And like I say, this morning I was trying to watch some of the rah-rah, and I might come back later on and try to speak on some of it. And I might not, it just depends on how I feel if I want to get into the rah-rah like that. See what time it is. Okay, then. I said we're going to be on here about 30 minutes. Yeah. So now, can y'all put my number up there? I don't know if Debbie's still here or not. I just want to ask this. Good morning, Voodoo. I just wanted to ask her, did he had to be drunk? That's so weird. Like his mind his own business. I'm sorry, some of these people need their R's beat because they don't learn until the end. Yeah, okay. So I was trying this morning, like I say, I didn't get too far because I was rolling the ball back and forth, back and forth. I'm trying to see who's on now. Deanna did a live this morning. Caught a little bit of that too. I forgot what she was talking about, but it wasn't the rah-rah. She went into it this morning. She was talking about something, but it sounded like it was pretty good. And that was when I first got up, half asleep, trying to get ready. Oh, I'm gonna go back and watch that replay too. But I know I'm gonna come back sometime today. You don't got. Oh, wait a minute. You're not here. Okay, let me see. Okay, then. Hold on a minute. Okay, thanks. I don't know if a hard eat up to get it. Yeah, I don't know my number by heart either. I'm trying to get it because I thought all my minds had a code. If I don't, I'm looking for it now, and I'm asking about. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Let me go back over here. Oh, well, I got my number written down because I never put it in here myself. Good morning, Ray Black. Good morning, Miss Gerald. I never put it in here myself. Okay, but tell you what I'm supposed to do. Get it right now. Hold on. Get it right now. because I got to go down over here in the thing to get it. Give me a minute. And then I'm gonna post it. Okay, here we go. Oh, what is that? Oh, took me a long time. That's a shame when you don't use your own number and don't know it. Okay, here we go. Here, now for you. Okay. Normally the other months post your number and work you from my cell phone. Oh, girl, I don't see my number. Wait a minute, this is crazy. I ain't posted my own number and people gonna laugh at this in months. You right, my mom's used to post it. Well, when I do get up here, look, Lady Nika here. Good morning, Lady Nika. Post the phone number in the chat. I don't know. You know, I ain't been posting myself. Y'all been doing it for over a year. I can't remember it by heart. I don't even see where I got it posted at. Cole says she don't have it, but good morning. Yeah, I wasn't planning on coming. You know what I do from the 1st to the 3rd, especially on a Monday. There go, Cole. Now, let me write this down again. That's a shame. I couldn't find my own number. Oh, Lord. People gonna be saying, Bless don't even know her own number. Told you she see now. Told you she get old. Told you she did. Told you she that. You know what I'm saying? You know how these assholes do it. That's why I ignored their butt all weekend and came on their itty bitty tiny lives just to kind of touch base with y'all like I'm gonna be doing through the day. I'm not talking about much, Lady Nika. All I did, I rolled the ball a few times on Pizarro from last night. So I don't know a lot to talk about, but I do know that mine and mother were arguing. I do know when I rolled the ball, Dirk brought herself up there to be seen again, of course. And then Mona, you know, they trying to, you know, roll Dury's channel, whatever it is that they're doing. Then I didn't really stay there long because, like I say, I can't do Dury and the same people like that all the time. Round up there getting into it with Bubba and all that. So, and then Deanna, she did something this morning. But she wasn't really doing a rah-rah. And what else I talking about? Because I reiterate y'all, because I'll be out there what in a little bit, yeah. Um, Friday I won a massager. I was out stuffing my face. I got called and said, "Where you at? You just won. Your name was the first one called." I said, "Oh, let me get there." I got there and I got the massager. So I'm glad whoever picked first. It was only two. So I said, if that's the case, I'll take two. I'm still thinking it was like five used to win. She said, ain't but two, because I said, I'll take two, but that's all that was left was two. Somebody picked one. I'm glad they picked one, because me and my husband, we can use that massager. And to the person that says something about it, I asked you on the community board. Yeah, me and my husband gonna massage each other. He's not begging for no money every week to get a massage. People always have been a good provider for his family. You know, this is my job right here. I've always got paid for my job, you know, so this has nothing to do with my husband and so forth and so forth. So anyway, back to what I was saying. So I'm basically talking about my weekend. It's not a lot. However, my niece read the word yesterday. That's the only reason why I feel a little bit that bad whenever she speaks. That's what I do. And I just thought somebody wanted to hear a quick word like we do sometimes. Yeah, a lot of people didn't know I was coming live this morning because haven't been coming on Mondays. I would have missed it too if I would have got that call and said, "Where you at? You just won. Your name's the first one." And I was stuffing my face with some crawfish at that time. Good morning, Madam Scorpio. No, Madam Scorpio, I don't feel like getting on live. Me and Dirty went back and forth like that. And during that time, she's paying people to come on a panel. She had just left Duchess one day and she was getting dragged in the chat. And because she said, paid promotion. She paid him. I don't know what she paid him. They didn't let her speak for a minute. And then, people dragging in there. She got off, she came on my thing, and she basically stayed on my thing the whole hour. I didn't for quarter and a dime, and she didn't offer. So I don't know why she come up with these lies and stuff and saying I did whatever the hell she said I'm doing. I'm doing. I did too. I didn't do nothing but have Dory back. Feel bad for her. That's all I ever did. I know you playing, but I'm just saying, if she were, I don't have anything else to say. And if she did, I ask her why she tripping, and that's about all. I ain't got a lot to say to Dory. Just like I don't got nothing to say to a couple people. But at the same time, I ain't mad at nobody. I'm holding no grudges against nobody. I posted number. I want the number because Cole want it, but I'm going to make sure I put it in this phone again because I really thought I had it locked in, but I couldn't find it. I think she's putting on a big act because she's trying to grow her channel, and I guess she's getting schooled by Mona because Dory never acted like this before. She never acted like this before. And then Brian was talking, he was funny. When I watched a little bit of his Pizarro this morning, he says, I was to him saying that she need to get a softer looking face. And he right though, because whoever did that plastic surgery on her face made her face look hard like a man. She got a man structure. And then the mouth, you know what I'm saying? And that's one thing I gotta say since I went there. I'm going to say it. I remember when she left and she came back, I remember her clearly saying she woke up and that man and her was doing something to her face. She said he was doing the surgery, but I doubt that. But anyway, she woke up and she was getting her face and teeth fixed. And she said something about, okay, I put y'all like this. She subliminally said, almost really said that, I think he knocked the hell out of her and broke her jaw and stuff. That's just my opinion. Allegedly. Something went on for her to have to leave for that long time, come back with her face supposedly fixed and looking even worse than what it looked. That's all I'm saying. She always had that soft structure of her face looking like that, but now it's the same structure, but it's a hard looking like a man. She needs a little softness in there and shave the teeth down a little bit. They know that man was out of line putting a long teeth in there like that, looking all like a horsey. And then Rhonda don't know the difference between a horse and a donkey. She starts saying, hee-haw, hee-haw. It's not hee-haw, it's not a donkey. It's like a horse. She didn't know how to make the horse sound. Please hit the like. Thank you. Cole, don't let Dory keep you up all night praying for her. Cole, you been up there all night praying for Dory? See, Dory even be praying when she say that. She used to call me for me to pray for her and all that. And want to know how to hold a marriage together because this is her third marriage. And all that kind of stuff. So that's the part I neglected to say. I'm only saying this because I thought about it since the day came up. And there's a bunch of other stuff she was saying I'm not going to say. Some stuff I'm not going to say, but some stuff I will. And it is what it is. And that's how I'm going to do it. I might as well stretch myself to the hour. I've been on here 40 minutes. The picture passport Dory. Well, you know what? There was another picture, or she was on live, and at the time I thought she was mixed. She had her hair in a bob. It was like a dirty blonde or a dark blonde, but she's faced to the side, and it didn't look as hard as it looked now. So that picture looked like the one. I hope I can find it. And it was in one of them old gadgets. I don't know if she sent it to me or what, but she don't look the same. She still had that structure. Her mouth was still, like the horse for real, but it's harder looking now. But it wasn't that bad until after that plastic surgery on her face and putting new teeth in there. I do too, Nick, that's what I'm saying. I really do. And I think that's another reason when she called herself cussing me out over there, but I didn't really go in, come on here and cuss out. I'm still not going to cuss out. However, I will admit to some things like I'm doing now. Some of the pictures I saw were Arthur, but she come on camera after enough to see how she, yeah, they were altered. When she closed her mouth, which she should keep closed all the time, because then you can't see all them big old teeth like that. She still look a little better, but whoever did the plastic surgery on her face did a poor job because they did it. The structure, it ain't soft enough like a woman. It is what it is. I mean, come on, I ain't trying to be funny. It's not soft enough. Her face is really hard. She got a man structure in her face, and she used to didn't look like that. It was, I mean, it looked like it, but it was a soft situation. Y'all know what I'm saying? For with lies is serious. I'm thinking it has to be for any else. She trying to grow her channel. She been getting fruitful views over there, the most she ever have. That's what she's doing. Good morning, Manny. No, we not. I'm talking about the structure of her face, which had plastic surgery for whatever the hell happened to her. Because before she left, her face wasn't like that. And she did say to me on the phone when she woke up, what's her name, was doing something to her face. And I'm thinking, of what you're talking about? What is he doing to your face? Which that was a lie. The man did it to her face. She should say when I woke up, I was already in the hospital having plastic surgery. So did he knock her out? Did they keep her unconscious or what? Y'all remember she's gone for a long time? Don't start. I'm already still laughing at your crazy butt. What do you do? Y'all did something on the weekend too? I got to catch up with y'all too. She's hard in the face. Yeah, she's very hard looking. You need to get her money back. She needs to sue that doctor that did the plastic surgery on her face and whoever, whatever dentist did them teethuses. Okay? And keep her mouth shut until she get them teeth shaved down. If Mona ever starts talking, she's going to lose her mind. You think so? Because she just really fell in love with her, madam. I don't know, Manny. You know what? I'm going to start letting you text you again like I used to do sometime when I know you didn't get my thing. But then when you told me one time that the notification came through, I stopped letting you know I was going live. But now it's acting up again because I had to text, I think it was Voodoo and Face. Yeah, I think I had to text him. I thought Lady Nick, because I thought yours come through. You never said yours don't be coming through, so I didn't even tell you like I would normally do, let you know I'm going live. Yeah, Lady Nika, for real. But that ain't gonna, me too, but that ain't gonna stop me from saying, this. It ain't gonna stop you either. We just ain't gonna cuss her out. But I'm just telling the truth. Yeah, her plastic surgery. She didn't look like that. And so when people start dragging her real bad, she decided to put a picture up when she's like in her 20s, 21, 22 in that black outfit, because she was embarrassed and hurt that people was talking about her plastic surgery. Yeah, you remember that too, Cole? She said on live also, huh? She said she went to the doctor and woke up and had plastic surgery. Yeah. Did she say it on live as well? I know he is. Sometimes you just, you have to not look till you get through talking, then look and then fall off laughing. Yeah, okay. I was like, who in the world can sign papers for you? Well, she was out, she said, when she woke up. I'm believing the man did it. That's what she led me to believe. I wonder why nobody ain't getting my notifications. Call the spouse can if the surgery is to fix the accident. Yeah, Voodoo, but she did say something like that. I thought it was weird and I don't believe that. She said she woke up, Rolex was doing something to her face. That's what she said, but I didn't believe that because the man ain't no surgeon, nothing to be messing with her face. Yeah, I was to the doctor and the dentist and everybody to fix them teeth. Yeah, I'm not going to drag it. I do feel sorry for her because I think something wrong with her. But on the other hand, that don't give her the right or the license to come on here and talk about me like a dog. I never said nothing to her, so I'm clapping back. People be thinking that if something wrong with them, like for example, Rhonda, I don't believe that she still got brain damage. Y'all seen how she carried on Miss Pizarro chat last night. I told you I just rolled the ball back. Spirit Boy says she's still talking about a stroke she had 20 years ago. The lady's all right. Her mind is okay. There's nothing wrong with her mind. Somebody got mad at me because I said I didn't believe it. You know what I'm saying? When I ain't the only one said it. There's people been cussing her out and dragging her from here to a scene some damn where. But I'm the one out of line from saying I don't believe her. It is what it is. I didn't know that lady, she used to be on Pizarro's all the time, getting into it with everybody and actually starting it herself. So no, I still don't believe she got all that brain damage like she said she got. I still don't believe it because just because she paralyzed on one side, doesn't mean her mind is not functioning, because her mind is functioning well. And the way she's talking, I believe that she always have been like that. She just stutter a little bit, and that's it, and that's all. Oh, she over there now. See, lovely look. I might go over there and troll lovely for a minute with her drunk, but yeah, she knows how to cuss people out very well, Madam Scorpio. So just because you had a stroke 20 years ago, don't give you the license to do what you do and think ain't nobody supposed to say nothing back. That lady dragged me in one day on 4 panels. I came back telling me I don't believe she had a stroke, and somebody got mad. I think I'm softer than people think. I would clap back, but when I see mental stuff, it makes me. And that's what I'm saying. Just because you got a little bit of a mental issue, and even though you have that, and it's not severe, because you still know what you're doing, you're still in your right mind. Don't give you the license to act like that. If Rhonda was really that bad off, like she was leading me to believe in the beginning, I probably wouldn't say nothing at all. That's why I'm not cussing Dory out, because I know there's a little mental issue there, and she called me 50 million bitches over there. Okay? She sure did. I'm talking about some things that went on, but not everything. I'm not going to divulge all the business. I'm not mad. I don't have mad days. I'm just saying some stuff that she said on live herself. And it is what it is, but I don't think they give you the license. Just like I come on here and people say I use my age, and I don't. My age don't give me the license to go at somebody and they come back. I'm supposed to say, oh, no, don't do that to me. No, I never did that, never will. Oh, get up here first. If you get to that point where I can't handle myself on here with young, middle age, and older age on here. Yeah, just nasty mean. You right, Ray Black. Just nasty and mean. So no, I'm not gonna do that. Nobody. Yeah, and she ran from me. Y'all notice she won't come over and argue with me no more. Said she went to get the teeth done and woke up with a new face. She didn't lead me to believe that she went to go get the teeth done. She led me to believe that something happened to her horrible in her face. And to me, I don't know if the plastic surgery came first or the teeth, Cole's world. But she did say when she woke up, the man was doing something to her face. And she had plastic surgery. She's gone for a while. Now, but she didn't say he did anything to her. I'm assuming something happened because how she described it and what she was saying. Because you ain't gonna go get no teeth done and woke up and your whole face done changed for the worse. I mean, it's the same structure, but it was soft, much softer then. Now it's hard, like a man, for real. So yeah, I'm not gonna call on them bitches because I feel sorry for her. In a way. I do feel sorry for her in a way. A little bit. Yeah. Well, I understand you got that soft spot, but I can't really call mine a soft spot. I'll just say I feel bad for her. But at the same time, that doesn't give her the license to come disrespect me. All them 50 million bitches she called me, and I ain't even never had her back. No, that's how come I know she's got a little issue there. And I don't really think it's an issue. I think it's the drugs, to tell the truth about it. Because like I said, that ain't none of Dirty. She never acted like this before. She had talked, and it's hard to get her off the phone. But she never it's never been to this extent. So it's a little bit of mint mixed with the drugs or whatever that she said she smoked herself. So I'm not going to say allegedly. She said she smoked some synthetic weed. Well, we know about the pills too. Yeah, she said that. Yeah, so that's how I really feel. My coffee here. Yes, indeed. Yeah, nope. Cold people take bits and pieces from the truth and mix it with lies and fabrications as true. Good morning, Sour Patch. And I think everybody did get my notification late. I'm going to have to find out what's going on with that. How she wake up in the middle of surgery, though. I don't know. There's some truth somewhere, Cole, but it's not the whole truth. She did, Manny. That's what I'm saying. That picture that Jay Wilson got. Then the one I just described, when she had it was like a dirty blonde or something. She had it like a bob. You know how to be short on one side. And I was thinking she was a mixed lady and everything. But I guess it was a wig at the time. I really thought it was her hair. She did. She really did. Then all of a sudden she came back with her face rearranged and everything. Oh Lord, I'm gonna see if I can find that picture. Cause just like Jay Wilson, I had that picture. But I done lost 2 gadgets and sitting in the back by now and everything. I hope I still have she was. And that's why she got a young picture up there to show you how she looked back then. I like Dory, but when she get caught in lies and cusses the wrong people, she only cuss people out if somebody else doing it. Like when she be kissing up to somebody or trying to make somebody feel good, then she'll go where the wind blows. I wish she could get it back. I know she would love it back too. She go where the wind blows. Like for example, and I'm gonna use myself as example. Say if she don't have this all of a sudden problem with me, but she's somewhere where somebody mentioned my name, then she'll start talking about me with that person. But if that person talking nice about me, then she'll start talking nice about me. So I mean, she just go whichever way. You know, that's what she does. And nobody did nothing to Dury. I never did nothing to her. Because like I said, if I wanted to go there, I can. All I did was send something to chat and waited till the next morning, came on and talked about it. I did not call that lady out her name, all the names, all the bees and the holes and all that. I didn't do that. I didn't see a reason to. But I'm going to discuss some things like I'm doing now, because you're not going to use certain situations because you're trying to get in good with somebody and build your channel to do all that. And then I'm not supposed to say nothing back. No, it ain't going to work like that. And at the same time, I'm not mad. It's YouTube. It's a clap back. I'm doing what you're doing. No, and he right. Nobody remember her looking like that. I'm talking about before the Jay Wilson picture, her avatar of her long hair. See now, oh, you talking about was she in her 20s that she been using as an avatar lately with that black halter top and a skirt? Yeah, if you're talking about that, she put that up after the camera slip on Boss Lady New Jersey's thing, and everybody started calling her a horse. Then she put that picture up of her younger self. Of course, she looked good in her younger self, but this picture that it was a couple years ago, I'm assuming she was in her 40s at this time, because I know she in her 50, 52. I know she in her 50s. And she looked good before the plastic surgery. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, she's super messy. And ain't nobody done nothing to her. I'm here for the show. Nobody done anything to Dory. I'm still not talking bad about her. I'm just saying some facts of what she said and what I see. I'm still not talking about it. She was beautiful then. She really was. But she was beautiful in the couple year picture I'm talking about the other day. She looked good, the one Jay Wilson got. All of those. So like I said, whoever did her face and her teeth messed her up big time. She was a nice looking woman. She was. And I'll say that. She was. I heard that, Cole. I would too. They messed her up. They did. That lady didn't look like that. That lady didn't look like that at all. So yeah, that somebody just totally messed her up. Whoever it was. But I don't believe that the man worked on her face. He could be all under the prison. He's not no surgeon or nothing like that. He ain't got no kind of license to do no kind of medical work. So I don't believe that one for sure. I don't believe that. No. Maybe he hired somebody, to go. Oh, that's the one to talk about too. I'm glad I talked about it. I thought about it. Let me get off of here. This lady that just died from getting the BBL. What is wrong with these young ladies? Y'all, I never understood why all of a sudden the young ladies, black ladies for sure, start going to get that. Now, when the trucking situation got this peak, it became very, very popular. Even Black China, a lot of them, they already had a body. You know, we're naturally shaped. Some of us don't have a bigger butt than others, but it ain't always just flat. You know what I'm saying? Just tell your hips and boobs or whatever. They start buying butts and they already had a butt. Like K. Michelle, you see, she had the money to go get all that stuff up out of her. You know, so I never understood why they would go do that. It's not necessary, but I don't think they're doing it as much now that they are. They're not going into motel rooms, getting anything, fix a flat, anything, to make their butt, like that. But this lady had a BBL, and she died over there in that country. Let me see. I got to find out what it was. Yeah, I want to bring that up. I just ain't going to never understand why. They don't need to do that. And then I'm going to reiterate everything I talked about. Mike Tyson beat the man down, the white male Karen down after him asking for autographs and stuff. Mike had to go upside his head, that right there. So I did talk about that. The lady that threw a baby away in the trash can a year ago, where the baby daddy stabbed her up allegedly this month, a year. The baby was thrown away, I think in April last year. And he's just stabbed up. No, in May of 2021. And he just supposedly stabbed her about 4 days ago, here in 2002. And I was wondering, was he holding a grudge since then? So I'm reiterating before I get to this lady that passed, trying to get a BBL over there in another country. Now, let me look over here. Well, if that was the case, Manny, her first husband ain't gonna still be giving her money while she lived with some man, which was her third husband, which we find out her Rolex wasn't married. Because she was telling me, asking me how to hold a relationship, because this is her third marriage. Actually, they wasn't married. Yeah, they are too large. That's all it is. They're too large. They just messed up. That's all. Yeah, I think so, Lady Nika. I think they just messed. Whoever did it, evidently wasn't that as skilled at doing it. You know, maybe she should check out what's the lady on the Housewife, because she had so much money during that time. Wonder why he didn't get her. What's her name? The dentist that's on the Housewives. He had all that money. She could have used all them thousands and when he got it done right. But yeah, I don't think it was her first husband. It's the last one she was just with that left for the gate Rolex. And she ain't got the money no more. And then that's another thing. Rhonda was saying on Pizarro thing just then when I was rolling the ball. She was talking about Derry be on there begging for cigarettes, and she ain't gonna send her no cigarette money no more. Because she supposedly sent Derry some cigarette money. Go, are you crazy? Oh yeah, that's what you're gonna talk about, Lady Nika. You saw it too? Yes, yeah, I just read it, and that's what I had. That was one of my talks this morning, but I be forgetting sometimes. Have knocked out with the hammer and remote it. I think them teeth not fitting right is what changing her face. You think that well, I know it can be part of the problem, Manny, but what about the structure, the jaw structure from her eyes all the way down? Her face is just totally disfigured. It's just totally stiff and twisted around. But back to the butt deformity. So anyway, she went over there. They had a BBL. And then why every time these ladies have one, they go out the country? Yeah, Dr. Heavenly. She had the money to go to Dr. Heavenly. Shuddy showed a picture, man. It was supposed to be Dory's husband. And he had a Jerry curl flat top. A Jerry curl. People still wear Jerry curls. I'll say, good morning, lovely. Giggle Bunny, Brick Girl. Thank you, Manny. I don't want you going without cigarettes. Yeah, okay. And but anyway, Rhonda was over there saying she wasn't gonna send no more cigarette money. She don't ask her for no more cigarette money. That's what Rhonda was over there talking about. So I'm gonna go back and watch much of it as I can. Like I said, I rolled the ball. I know Fletch will be ready to get up out of here within the next hour or so. But I do things on Mondays anyway. Give me a minute. Let me see what time you want to leave. Hold on one second. I was right in about an hour or so. So let me get to my last story. I was getting ready to forget here. Okay. Sorry, I meant what I said. I don't want you going without cigarettes. That's nice of you, Ray Black, though, because you know me. I'm just talking, clapping, doing my little show. I'm not really mad at her. They said she recently had weight loss surgery prior to. Yeah, I'm gonna get to it now. Yeah, I was watching that. But it's so many of them that went through that. This one, 3 days ago, Indiana mother dies at the BBL and tummy tuck surgery in the Dominican Republic. Now, a lot of them go to Mexico. Anyway, let's get to it. Indiana mother died BBL tummy tuck. Oh Lord, that's a dangerous surgery though, y'all. This is so sad. Shakari Terry is described as a loving mother to her 2-year-old and the proud owner of the Many Blessings in Paradise daycare in the east side of Indianapolis by her twin sister. Her twin will unfortunately never hear from her again. The 31-year-old traveled this month from Indiana to the Dominican Republic with a close friend for cosmetic surgery and ended up dead. Now, the other day when I was watching it, her friend had it at the same time. Her friend said while she was recovering, she wasn't recovering. And then they kept saying that she's going to be okay. Shakari Terry appears sick after the BBL and the tummy tap on her face. Wow. According to WRTV, Terry traveled to the Dominican Republic in April with her childhood friend, Kalisha Williams. Her sister, Sheree, Terry said she knew something wasn't right after FaceTime with her sister a few days after her surgery, and she didn't look like the sister she knew. And she knew something was wrong right away. And so Shagrissa Williams and Shakari childhood friends underwent surgery for Judy Budd and tuck lip, tummy tuck earlier this month in Dominican Republic. Dr. Jose Decina of Institute Medico San Lucas performed both surgeries during their trip. William was still in a lot of pain on the second day, but noticed Shakari struggled more than what she did. And I think they kept putting her parents off, and the mother was asking about it. Oh, she's going to be okay. She's going to be okay. Then she finally got a call and said she didn't make it. And her friends say that she was moving around a lot more. And she wasn't, and Sheree was really moving around. She wasn't moving around. She wasn't doing anything. Her friend said she was just laying in bed. She said she would try to get to her to go downstairs and eat, and she wasn't responding well at all. So the following day, the doctor sedated Terry after observing her struggling with complications from the surgery. They told her friend she was resting when she asked why she looked sedated. And that's what they kept telling the girl's mother. She said when she go in there and see her, she said she almost fell out. That her friend was on all these machines, unresponsive. And she wasn't talking, her eyes were closed, and she was gone then, friend. She was, because they had all the machines sound like life support. So I feel like that doctor should have told her friend and her mother the truth instead of kept telling her, oh, she's going to be okay, she's going to be okay. They had to call another doctor in from somewhere. Anyway, at the time, the doctor allegedly told Williams that Shakari was fine and that her body just needed rest after the BBL and tummy tuck. Well, her friend knew that wasn't right because she was judging also by how she was doing. She knew that her friend should have been coming up out of all that sedation and stuff like she was. And then Shakari said that she told her friend was having trouble breathing independently and had to be put on dialysis, y'all. Her kidneys got messed up. The body started shutting down. I don't know what that doctor did. So anyway, by then her friend had already contacted, her family, and told them about what was going on because the doctors weren't trying to report that on there. Anyway, she died as the family begged for answers back home. Shakari's mother called the clinic to get janky answers about her daughter's condition, she said. And on April 24th, Terry was confirmed deceased. Well, let me read this. We can confirm the death of a U.S. citizen in the Dominican Republic. We are providing all appropriate assistance to the family. This is the people down there. Out of respect to the family during this difficult time, we have no further comment. They don't want to comment, see. So Shakari's death was devastated her family. Her sister plans to get more answers about her unfortunate death. And they said they will keep fighting. till they get some answers. They say they ain't gonna stop. And before she passed away, Sha'Carri was proud of her recent weight loss. 1 month ago, she was showing off her figure on Facebook. The mom had shared 56 pounds. She revealed she was trying to get herself in order, which they got pictures of her, but I think she looked good at this size. Ladies, and I guess some people, when they do that, they do it for themselves. But if you're happy with yourself, your self-esteem is where it's supposed to be, not low or nothing. Big girls are beautiful too. And I don't know, people want to be happy with themselves, but then some people just be low self-esteem because people probably laugh and talk about them all the time. But she look like she's a beautiful woman. She really do look like that. But anyway, that was my other story, y'all. I almost forgot. We're gonna hear the news a little bit.
Is dead after traveling to the Dominican Republic for plastic surgery. It is a growing trend. U.S. citizens leaving the country to get those procedures.
And WRTV's Adam Shooms and photojournalist Paul Chiodo have been working this week to try to find out what went wrong in the Dominican Republic.
With a heavy heart, Sheree Terry reflects on the life of her twin sister.
And she went to go get her body done in a DR, and she never made it back.
Sha'Carri Terry was a mother to a 2-year-old and the proud owner of the Mini Blessings in Paradise daycare on the city's east side before going to the Dominican Republic.
And me and my sister had the type of relationship where we could get into it 1 minute. And then right after that,
that's so sad. We're not going to even listen at that. She talking about her sister, y'all. But anyway, Manny, I couldn't hardly even listen to it anyway. Because you said, I'm not going to laugh at Dory because I think I messed up one of my feelings eating almonds. Manny, you be cutting up. And did I just see somebody say, don't offer no almond? Let me see. See, I thought I was going in. But I'm not really going in, though. I'm talking about the true situation. I bet Dory can eat all the almonds she wants. Chew through bones with them teeth. Y'all crazy on here. You crazy, man. Dory, we just having fun, baby. You hear about that? We just having fun. Like the way, you want to have fun. You really call me out of me. Dory getting the moral out when she eat a chicken. Hey, the unfiltered Muffy. See, and I wasn't even planning on staying long. That's right, we're concerned. Going into me is if I was, doing all them names and stuff like she was doing. No, I'm just talking about it. But of course, I'm having some fun with it, though, y'all. I'm messy. Everybody in the beef sector is messy. Mess and see. Because if you wasn't, you wouldn't be able to watch it or engaging in it. I'm saying? This is what we do over here. And this is just a small sector. However, I've been all off the sector watching stuff. Now, y'all, I believe I'm at my time. Yeah. And like I said this morning, I really didn't even put in a title either. Sometimes I put a half but title. But I didn't do that because I didn't think I was going to stay over here the whole hour. But I just ended up talking about everything that I wanted to talk about. I guess I wasn't planning on doing it like that. I was going to come out back a little later. Like I said, I made them 3 very, very short videos yesterday, just to keep up because I was thinking I wasn't coming on today. But it was all good. I got all of this stuff, some more stuff today. I brought home all kind of tons of packs of ground beef, New York steaks, oxtail, all kind of bread, buns, you name it, French bread, now you name it. That I got to make bags up and finish handing that out today too. Stuff like that, because every other week we get food like that, to pass off to friends, family, or whoever, or whatever. But yeah, of course, I'll keep a couple packs, but I got time. I mean, last time I had a case of the eggs, a case of broccoli, all kind of bread. Oh, we had tons of pastries yesterday. I got a bunch of cookies. I think I'm going to drop them off down there where the homeless people be sitting at. So I'm going to do the Lord right. Good morning, Rhonda. I was just talking about you and Mother over there on Pizarro's chat this morning. And I was laughing at the part where you said you gave Dory cigarette money and you're not going to give her any more cigarette money. And I kind of was, I wasn't cussing out and talking bad about it, though. I'm just having a little fun. Yeah, so that's all I'm doing. But why you back into it with mother again? I thought y'all squashed that. What was you talking in defense of Brian? Mm. But I'm kind of glad you kind of put Dory there in her spot because you was hella funny. I'm not gonna lie. But I still feel the same way, Rhonda. Whatever I say about you, I feel the same way only because you went on 4 panels and I ain't do nothing to you. I'm not mad though. I don't hold grudges. At our age, we ain't got time to sit around and hold no grudges, be mad at somebody in real life for real when you get off the YouTube. I don't do that. I'm not mad at nobody. I'm blocked damn near everybody. I'm gonna look at my block list again because Fresh Pressed said that she's blocked on her account over here, but I didn't see her name. I'm gonna look again today to unblock her. And if I don't see it again, she just got to send me a link. So if y'all see Fresh Pressed, tell her I said I might need to see the link if she don't watch my replay. Well, she need to send me a link because I didn't know she was blocked. Oh, okay, well, I'll drop it. You caught me just in time though, because my hubby want to leave in about an hour. So, and I guess we'll be leaving in about 40 minutes or so. Yeah. So I still got some more running around to do, but on Mondays I'm busy anyway. Everybody know that's been watching me for a couple years. Know that on Mondays I do a lot of stuff. So that's the way it is. That's the way, I like it. Okay, and let me see if anything advertised. That's the way, I like it. Yeah, I just couldn't finish watching the lady crying about her sister. I can't do it. It's sad. It's just sad situation. Bless walking. Yes, it would be easier if she just email you the link. Yeah, because I didn't know she was blocked on her thing. I really didn't. Okay, that's eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Oh, wow. You know what, y'all? I'm going to come back. Okay. You
need
okay?
me to cam up?
No, that's if you want to cam up. Just whatever you want to do.
Okay, I'm okay.
Oh, okay. All right, then. I'll just put this up to make sure it was you. You know, because
Okay.
I already been bombed 3 times.
This is me.
Okay,
How you doing, Bless? I miss you. I miss you, and I wanted to know how you doing. First of all, and I want to know how much money you spent at the store yesterday because I went to Aldi's, which I never, very seldom go there. I go there for the cherry. I mean strawberry pot. The strawberry Danish and a lot of corned beef and a lot of stuff like that. I went there yesterday and my dog food, which my dog likes to eat those lunch packets. I mean, he likes to eat those packets of meat and he loves them. And they were $1.04 and they used to cost 44 cents. Everything has went up in Aldi's. I want to
now,
know
first of
how
all,
you.
I don't know
Okay.
about an Aldi out here. And secondly, I wasn't at the grocery store yesterday. I was in a restaurant stuffing my face with crawfish and fried catfish and fried shrimp and french fries and stuff like that, the corn and potato. And then on my niece's birthday, we was at the same place. I had the same thing. She had the clams. It cooked like the crawdads with the corn and the potato. My niece had the shrimp po' boy. So no, I haven't, but I'm going to the store today. I see, I'm trying to think, when did I go to the store for what you're speaking on? There's no Audis out here. But so no, I don't, huh? Did you say Audi?
I didn't say anything.
No, I'm asking
Aldi.
you said the store is Aldi's? Oh, I don't know of a store like that.
That's because a cheap store, which I never go there. I only go there for specific items. with things I like, you know.
Okay,
And
but
well, I'm
but
gonna tell you,
trying to
Bless. I want to tell you that chicken wings are $25 for 16 chicken wings. You know, it's just outrageous. I thought you said you went to the store. I want to know what store you went to.
no, but I said I'm going to the store, and I'm going to the store out here that's called Winco, because if I go get crabs that I don't boil myself, I go to this place called Winco because theirs is always fresh. I don't mess with Safeways or
Hmm.
Safe More, because I made a big pot of gumbo and the next day was spoiled. The crab wasn't that fresh, and you can tell when crab not fresh, you don't really have a taste. So I'm going to the Winco among other places today. Um, but there's no Audis out here, and a couple more stores I saw in Louisiana that's still not in California. Maybe there's in some part I don't know yet, but that's the store I like to shop at the most. If I don't go to Raby's or Food Co or something, the major stores that I would go to. But I was trying to really ask you about this cigarette money, and Pazar was chatting and stuff, but that's fine. I'm glad you're interested in cooking too, because girl, I got to be truthful with you though when I tell you about the lasagna. Now, when I saw a picture of lasagna, you use spaghetti, right?
Yeah.
And then it looked like you had tortillas on the mini taco shell like they make the street. On top of it, then somebody said it was cheese. Now,
Oh,
I never
okay. That was
good.
Parmesan cheese. That was
Oh, so
Parmesan cheese.
you don't put
It
grated
cost
cheese
me
in there.
$20. Parmesan. Whole
Okay,
Parmesan.
Artie's is like a step up from Save a Lot. They sell cheap food. Okay, now I remember seeing a Save a Lot somewhere out here, Manny. So okay, so that's the sister store to there. Oh, okay. He said you
Amazon
can.
owns Amazon owns Aldi.
Okay. He
Okay.
said
Amazon also owns all Whole Foods stores. I really shop at Whole Foods because I order Whole Foods from Amazon.
well, Whole Foods is out here,
But
and it was in Nevada too, in 2007 and 8 and all like that. But it hasn't been in California long. Just like Sprouts been out here now the last 6 or 7 years, but it was always in Nevada back then. Like I said, still some stores in Louisiana that hasn't made it here yet. So I guess they eventually will. But Manny said he can't eat cheap food. So wait a minute. So Artie's is cheap?
yeah, Aldi's is cheap, but I only get certain things. I like their pot pies and um their danishes. Only two things. And their corned beef. I like the corned beef. You know what you cook in a crock pot or something like that. But Bless, I want to tell you that Chicago Whole Foods, they closed down 4 this weekend. They closed down 4 Whole Foods in Chicago.
Well,
Things are
Whole Foods
getting, you know.
Whole Foods is out here too, but I'd rather go to this other market over here, this other big store. It's forgot what you call it, but they got all nationalities in there. But I was trying to read Madam Scorpio. When I was down south in 2002, there was a Piggly Wiggly, but there's no Piggly Wiggly still in the state of California. Madam Scorpio, there's no Piggly Wiggly out here. It was a Butcher Boys that my husband's family would shop at in Piggly Wiggly. And then there was one big store, I can't remember the name of it, but it wasn't here yet. And it's still not, because I would see, if I see it, I would remember that. Just like that community coffee, just been out here 6 months ago. But when I was down south, everybody was drinking community coffee, and I drank Folgers. So, but there's no community thing out here. But I saw some in the 99-cent store a few weeks ago. You know how they get the surplus from all these different states and stuff? Because I used to think Hellman's and Morehouse was generic. But when I listen to YouTube, I hear people talking about Hellman's, mayonnaise, and Morehouse. I realized this is generic. It's not generic. It's just from a different part. So I started buying it. Just like y'all probably think French's mustard and Best Foods is generic to y'all, but it's not. It's name brand for us out here. So things are just different. But let me jump back to what I was saying. I'm going down too deep in the food. Manny say, I don't like Whole Food either. Their meat look like they just butchered it in the back. I don't like meat that, man, you cutting up this morning. Dope. Sure, everything done went up. Yeah, I got it. The last pack of oxtails though yesterday. I'm gonna keep that though, but I'm gonna be giving out all that ground beef and stuff today. Thank you, Voodoo. We just got a
Okay,
picnic.
where
But I
bless.
want that
If you
huh?
might don't mind me asking, where do you buy the ground beef from? Because my I live in Indiana in a small town, and the ground beef is atrocious. 1 pound costs you like $10.99. Where do you buy that?
Wow, sound like everything's expensive the way you talk wherever you are. Well, I would buy it when I go to Food Co. or sometimes when I go to Winco. And then I really do love getting it from Trader Joe's. And their pound packs is $4.99 a pound for the 80-20, 80 meat, 20% fat, like that. So at those three stores, I love Trader Joe's. Sometimes I get the 90-10, something like that. So I don't know
Yeah,
where you are
I get
sound
the
expensive.
90 Angus beef all the
Yeah.
time. But
So
it costs a lot of money out here. I mean, it
but
costs
all
a lot
the
of money over here. But
but
I
all the
want to
ground
know.
beef we got yesterday that we passing out from the church, it's all Angus. And you know how the stores donate stuff to the churches, so it's all that ground beef is Angus, and it's like 90-10. So I want to keep one of those
Oh
and that pack
man,
of oxtails. We just got Piggly Wiggly back in the area. Go to Stop and Shop, girl, and just pay the money. Manny talking to you. Manny cutting up this morning, Rhonda.
no, everything
But
is
I'm
so
trying to.
expensive to
Huh?
me. I'm
No,
on
he's
a
trying
budget.
to.
I'm on a budget. I'm on a budget.
But then why
Bless.
you going to expensive
Miss Bless.
stores if
I'm
you
on a
don't?
budget. I can.
What,
I find it
what
very
if
suspicious
you
that
on a
I can't
budget?
afford nothing.
Wait a minute, I'm
I
trying to
can't
talk to
afford
you.
nothing.
If you're on a budget, how is you sending Dory cigarette money?
Yeah, that's a pastime. That's just fun.
Well,
But
then let
I'm
me tell
on.
you what to do. Let me tell you what to do. If it's just a pastime, use that pastime on the food too, then, because you said it's expensive. I mean, but if you just want to give it that as a pastime, I understand you just want to, do that. But however, you did say you're not going to buy her no
No,
more cigarettes, but you're saying that these places are very expensive. So just give out, buy cigarettes only if you can, because you sounded like you can't afford to get your meat.
I'm not giving Dory another penny. You know,
Well,
it makes it hard for every country creator that I love. I want to show my support for their commentary, but Dory makes it bad for everybody, and Slappy did too. You
well,
know,
see, she don't make it bad for me because I don't really watch it like that. The most I see her when she's on Pizarro channel, and then sometimes I just leave because I'm about sick of the Dory show. But if it feel like that to you, just don't watch her, And that's all you got. That's all you got to do. But what made y'all start arguing anyway? I didn't see the beginning. Like I said, I was just rolling the ball around this morning.
first of all, Dory blocked me. You know, she had the nerve to block me. I'm like, I'm your cigarette money every morning. I'm your cigarette money. And she had
You
the nerve to
send
block me.
cigarette money every day, every morning for real?
Yeah.
Okay, well, ain't nothing wrong with that if you want to bless somebody. But if you're on here talking about you can't afford your meat, maybe you need to do it every other day or once a week or whatever. Good morning, Lady Steph. Good morning, Granny Mom. Try your farmers market in bulk. I
Okay.
love
But
market.
I just wanted to talk to you because I love you, and I mean no hard feelings towards you. I was mad at you at one point, but I'm not mad at you no more. I
Well,
love the
listen,
message you
that's
preach, and I love everything you do, and I'm so glad that you give the homeless, and the misfortunate people everything you do for them. Well, I'm gonna
well,
donate.
let's talk about the love for a minute. I'm glad to hear that because I wasn't mad at you either. You went on four platforms in one day. Talking about I talked about your brother and all like that, and none of that was true. So of course I'm gonna clap back and say I don't believe what you're saying. What's wrong with you? And I still kind of stand on that a little bit though. And I'm gonna tell you why, Rhonda. Cause baby, you be doing some cussing, you be doing some things. I'm telling you. I be seeing you over there. You be holding your own. So that's the way it is. But oh well, I don't
Well,
hold grudges.
I'm a trip bless. You you got to know me to understand me. I understand that you don't know me, but I be tripping. I'm lonely over here, most of the time, and I don't have nothing else to do but push the YouTube button for people's platforms, and I'm
So you get a
learning.
kick out of going it. Well, then you get a kick out of going on everybody. That kind of helped with the loneliness. Huh? See, a lot of people get on here for a lot of reasons. I get that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But no, I'm not mad at you. I'm holding a grudge. I never was like that. But anytime you say something about me, I'm gonna come back at you. That's just how we do it over here. You're right, Lady Nick. I've been doing this now for years. That's my sister's ministry. We were feeding every Saturday. I still pass out food, but we're not cooking no more when the Corona came about. But I'm still passing out all kind of food. I got bacon and chicken and all kind of stuff. I'm gonna get to the people that cook. That's where. And then other stuff that I got for the homeless, which is most patients this time. I got a lot of Lunchables. I'm gonna go get it to them with me right here. So I got almost a full day of doing some stuff. Let me see who's back here. I got almost a full day of doing some stuff. So it's all
Okay,
good.
God bless you.
Wait a minute. Let me see you back here. Oh, that's Faith. Don't leave. She might want to say something to you. Hold on.
Can you hear
Faith,
me?
say something.
Can
Yeah,
you
I
hear
got
me?
you. Yeah, honey, I hear you. I hear you.
Okay. Rhonda, why is
Yeah.
you giving a woman $10 every morning? That's $100 in 10 days that you could have been spending on your food.
Right. Exactly. That's what I'm telling
Well,
her. Faith.
I just want the entertainment. I just want to bring me gas. Yeah, I mean, bring me something. I just want to
So
encourage
you
her.
willing to pay $300 for entertainment a month?
No, I'm not willing to pay that because my cable bill is more than, I mean, comparable.
Yeah, my
I,
cable is $255 now. If you just want to throw some money away, you can pay my cable bill.
no, my
Exactly.
cable bill is 156 a month, and I didn't even watch cable. I don't even watch it. My phone bill is separate from my cable bill, which is like $200. I mean, $26 for my cell phone, and well, whereas adds up to $200. I can't afford this shit.
So
I
you
can't
need to
afford it.
start thinking about yourself and stop trying to buy you some friends, because every time you try to buy these folks, they turn on you.
Yeah, I understand. I
See?
understand.
And I
Faith,
wouldn't
I understand that.
have been turning on you, but I don't smoke cigarettes anyhow. But I'm just saying, if they're already turning on you like that, but she didn't turn on me and everybody else that was really truly supporting her, but she turned on us first. So when you see she didn't turn on everybody that was really supporting her, that should have told you something right there. And Face is right. You telling me about the meat being too high and what it costs, but you giving somebody $10 every day for
That's
cigarettes?
$300 a month.
No food for girl. Please let Dory support her cigarette have the best she can. You know what I'm saying? Carl Rollo, he still go over there and check on her sometime. Because he probably feeling guilty by allegedly rearranging her face.
My whole thing is, Rhonda, you say you've been a member of Mensa since you were 17. I think they need to revoke your card back if you doing this craziness.
Okay, well,
Tell me about it, Ray Black. I can't fill my car. $50 used to be 25 or 30 to fill up. It's 50 now. That's what it is. Gas is expensive. Go ahead, y'all. I just had to read her statement. Good morning, everybody just coming in.
okay, Faith, I'm not lying about Mensa.
I know you're not
Um,
lying. I'm just saying you're not using it. Your critical thinking is shot to hell.
okay, I agree with that. I just want to have some fun. I just want to have fun. I just only wanted to have fun, but I'm not having fun anymore because I don't, you know, that's why I'm coming back to Bless. That's why I'm coming back to Bless.
Oh, now you ready to
She's
come back
real.
home after you just did all that little cruddy shit all over the place. Now you're going to run back over here. We ain't going to protect you, though.
Okay.
Rhonda.
Rhonda. Not to
Okay.
mention, this is her fault. If she tells that sending money will buy loyalty. She blames everyone. And see, can't nobody buy my loyalty anyway. But is that what you're doing for Dory of all people?
You can buy my loyalty. You can buy mine.
I'm coming back home, Bless. I'm coming back home.
You gotta pay your way. Pay like you weigh.
I never kick you out anyway. But yeah, like they say, you got to pay your rent over here now.
I'm coming back home, Bless, and I appreciate everything you're doing. I appreciate everything you do for the homeless and people the less fortunate. I appreciate that, Bless, and I'm coming back home. Okay,
you come back home, and we don't need $10 every day. But if you want to donate to the ministry of the homeless, that's exactly where it would go. Because like Dory has donated to the ministry.
I believe that. I believe that. You know, I never had no problem with you taking funds from. You know, I never had a problem with that because I believe that you give.
But I never took funds for you. That's it. I don't want nobody to think that's
no. I'm admitted. You never took funds from me. I believe that the funds you take, that it goes to exactly where you're saying it's going to. I believe
somebody tell me they want 5, 10, 50, 20 to go in the ministry, that I would do that. I would even show them what I'm about, which they believe me anyway.
You don't have to show that. You know, you don't have to show that blessing because I believe everybody thinks you for the right thing. You know, 99.9% of the people think that you are for the right thing, and I believe that. You know, I'm put my faith on faith.
But they judge me about me doing my YouTube show, which is fine with me. I don't care. But
okay,
I know
Bless. I love you, and I'll see you later, and I'll see you later.
Okay, there go my thing right there. If you decide you want to donate to the ministry, seriously.
Okay, I'm not donating today because I'm in the bed. I'm in the bed. I'll donate tomorrow or something like that.
Roger, let me say this: if God ever put it in your spirit, on your heart, then you can. I'm not really soliciting for real.
No, he, you know, that's why I called you today. That's why I called you today because God put it on my heart.
Yeah,
that's why I called you today.
Roger, you know? Somebody owe them money for their light bill. To be done.
You know.
Money on. Wait a minute. RNY TV. If somebody wants to be,
you know,
done,
I've been up all night, and you know, I'm trying to go to sleep right now.
If she starves, then that's her fault. Who raised
RNY?
Do you know her?
RNY. That's that bitch is on Kimmy's channel, and I hate her. But
you should stop saying that word. Stop using that word, hate.
Hate is a strong word.
I need to stop saying that word. Hate is a strong word. I don't like her. I dislike her, and I don't care what she says about me. I'm a good person. You know, RNY is. You know. I don't even know. You know, I didn't even know her virtually. I just wonder why she talks about me all the time. I've been up all night now. I'm trying to go to sleep, and I just wanted to catch Bless and tell her.
Tell her that you coming back home after you did her dirty. Okay, we forget you.
Baby, she went to 4 panels, and I still ain't been okay. She think it's funny. 4 panels in one day,
and then sit up there and be lying on you.
Yes, everything. Hey, Roger,
I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm blessed. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, baby. Okay. All right, coming up. Roger,
I got my date with Ben.
I love you, Faith, too.
You don't love me, girl. You talk bad about me too. I ain't fooling with you.
Yeah, that's right. You got your date today. It's almost 1 o'clock, Faith. You better get ready. I gotta get
out of here. I'm gone now.
Okay,
bye. Bye, guys. Bye.
All right, I'm gonna be out here too in about 20 minutes. Roger, you don't care for her, Mrs. Rhonda, baby. Okay, aren't you sure it is me you don't want to smoke, baby girl? Go ahead before you stroke out, Miss Thing. Woo! King's Court of Heidi found alive. Property. Rhonda been called Tracy Rowe ugly. Good morning, Miss Boyd. Now, thank everybody that's coming in. Y'all coming in as I'm finna get ready to go out. I'm gonna reiterate real fast. So, and I'll put it in my title if anybody want to watch the replay. I was talking about the lady over there, went on over there to get that BBL that she passed on the table, and her friend was healing from it. But DC mom, LaDonna Boggs, threw away her baby last year. And then a year later, the baby dad allegedly stabbed her to death. So I spoke on that. Shakari Terry passed away for the BBL in the Dominican Republic from she had gastric surgery 2 months before her. 2 months, and then she went and got a BBL, her and her friend, you know, and she didn't make it. Mike Tyson had to beat somebody down on an airplane. And as y'all can see, I just got you talking about the YouTube stuff, kind of hinting on what went on Miss Pizarro's channel last night as I rolled the ball back and forth. Pretty much that's it, y'all. Leslie got to get ready to go out. Whoever coming on, I'm going to watch him for the next 20 minutes. Then I have to watch the rest of the way while I'm on the road. Okay, so with that said, I'm finna go. I'm finna say toodaloo. Let me see if I got any messages. Let's see. Let me see. Okay, okay. I think Lady Nico over there in the den. I just saw that message. So y'all start dropping the diamonds. Drop the diamonds. The diamonds. The diamonds. Droppity diamonds. Drop diamonds before I say hey. Toodaloo. Toodaloo. Be before me say D-Day. Two baby, two baby. So I'm singing y'all out of here. I'm not playing music. I'm singing y'all up on out here with my beautiful voice. I'll give y'all a little music. Okay. Miss Bliss, you was calling me. No, I was just saying, forgot what I was saying. I wasn't calling you though. Let the music play. I gotta get away. Okay, y'all gotta go. I'm going over there to the den. And I'm gonna be out in the bushes while I'm over there. Thank you, Ray Black. Toodaloo.